Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk about the concepts of a mail merge 101.
Everything good over there?
After I turn my phone off. Welcome to our reality show.
Are we keeping you from something?
You want to know the truth? Here's the truth.
Tell us.
I have an alarm set on my phone for every hour on the hour.
Yeah, guess it is right.
Because I'm launching something shortly here called The Daily Show, where it's just every hour I take a picture or I submit a little video of exactly what I'm working on. Because we just had this live event. We just had the first Land Academy live event, and everybody just wanted to dig deeper. Yeah. How do you handle this? How do you handle this, Steve? What do you do on here? How do you manage your time? That was the biggest one. So every hour, I'm an hour ago, I ran through my email and explained exactly on a screen what I'm working on and why there's only about 7 things in my email and why people
70 in mine
fail and 700 in most people's.
I know.
Most people, this is totally off topic, but most people use their inbox as a to-do list. And I refuse to let my email control me. So, and I talked about that. So that's why my alarm went off. I will release the Steve Daily Show about a week from now.
Cool.
Because I don't have enough stuff to do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Today's topic, where am I? Today, Jill and I talk about
the concepts
of a mail merge 101. Jill's got it. This is kind of a Jill episode. She's got it all locked in together.
I do.
In perfect Jill and Steve form. I created this concept, and then Jill came in and Jillified it and just made it really work for us and made it better.
Thank you.
Before we get into the topic, though, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free.
Mike asks, "Hi all, I sent an offer letter to an owner of a 40-acre parcel, and he called me back and said he would be glad to sell, but not at my offer price, because there is a long dormant volcano on the property.
Click.
And I know what it's worth."
Why would you want to own a volcano, by the way?
Oh my gosh. Anyone have experience with special assets on a property? Looking forward to hearing your story. Thanks. Oh, Mike, isn't that funny? He thinks that's an asset. He thinks that's an attribute. Who's going to build next to a dormant, long, active, or whatever, this potentially dangerous volcano? Didn't we all see the movie Volcano? Do we not?
There are no shortage of landowner freaks on this planet.
Yes.
In fact, we covered this in our last live event.
Yep. Let's
say there's an oil well. Jill and I did a real estate deal where there was an functioning oil and gas pump on the thing, and it came with a lease, and where it was an income-producing property. And you know what I did? I killed the deal. It's not in our wheelhouse. That is not our MO. Mm-hmm. We buy a piece of real estate, and we immediately sell it for more. We do it with rural vacant land, infill lots, and houses. And we only mark it up so that we're ensure that we can sell it very, very quickly. Mm-hmm. It's the day trading of real estate. Oil and gas well is only going to complicate things.
Yeah.
Could we have made tons and tons of money on it? Maybe. But I have to learn about oil and gas and stuff? I don't want to know about that. And the time that it would take, Jill's famous for saying this, the time that it would take to actually maximize that asset and resell it, we could have sold 40 properties with our little silly flipping concept.
Right. We talked about this as a group in great detail last weekend. Think of it as it's surface rights. That's really what we're interested in. And we want to be able to have the person who buys it from us use it. And I'm not sure what they could do with that. Other than
for somebody.
Maybe it's a movie studio background. Now, if you have that attitude, baby. But
the volcano?
Yeah, it's not worth discussing and getting into it and learning about it at all. So
I would have turned off the phone I own a volcano.
Yeah, the minute he said volcano, I would have been, well, have a nice day. And just because I'm too afraid of that, maybe somebody's not, but I personally am, and I don't need to get over that fear. I have 6 more deals here for me to review this hour.
Exactly. So to answer your question directly, yes, we have tremendous amount of experience with special asset types of real estate, and we always pass on them.
Yeah.
Are we passing on some huge potential? Yep.
Possibly. Are we doing just fine? Yeah. Take the easy ones.
This is what I said in the live event. I would rather hit singles, base hit singles all season long and never, ever hit a home run ever and have the greatest batting average in the league.
Yeah. Thank you.
Today's topic, the concepts of a mail merge 101.
Okay.
This is the meat of the show. Take it away, Jill.
Okay. There are basically we covered yesterday the overview of a mail merge. And is this blocking you?
No, it's okay.
Okay, good. Thank you. So I have some notes here. We covered basically the concepts of a mail merge, and I hope you walked away knowing that it's two documents that get merged together to go out getting our offers in the hands of thousands of people at a time. That's what it is. Now I want to get down to the basics of it and really kind of explain what these two documents are. There's an Excel document, and then there's a Word document. So let me first I'm going to talk about the easy one. First is the Word document. In both of these items, there are examples. If you go to our website, one of our 25 websites, just kidding. If you go to offerstoowners.com, click on forms, and scroll down, you'll see there's land templates and house templates too, depending what you're sending offers to. So if you go there and you look at the Word document, that's the document that doesn't change. That document consists of page 1, which is an introduction. It's the first page of your document, of your offer campaign. It's 2 pages that are going to go out to these potential sellers, to the landowners that you're targeting that you want to buy their property. So the first page says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Here's a little bit about me, a little bit about my company, how long I've been in business, how I got your information. It's public knowledge off the, from the county website, just a little bit enough for them to open up and go, why am I getting this letter and who are you? So that's what the introduction page is. The second page is an actual purchase agreement, and that has all the closing details listed on there, which is the property information, how much you want to buy it for, maybe there's a deadline, this is good until whatever day, and how the transaction would unfold. Like, here's a normal thing, you need to sign this and send it back if you accept my offer, and here are the next steps. Also on that page, which is another nice thing to make everybody breathe here because this comes up, are your buyer contingencies. So you're sending them a real purchase agreement, and it says, I really want to buy your property for this off price, for them to sign it and send it back. Well, I don't want you to panic and think that, what if they sign it and send it back? I have to do it. No, on that, it's all contingent upon you now reviewing the property again, making sure, double checking the tax situation, making sure it meets your criteria. There's all kinds of different things in there that you have an out, basically. If you get this offer back and go, wait a minute, this guy owes more taxes on it than even my offer price, this isn't going to work. So you have things like that you can basically get out of the transaction if you want to. And it's very professional and clear and upfront. It's transparent. That's one of the things too, I think, why we do so well, and this is so well received, is because of that. Now, the second part that I talked about was an Excel file. So you have this Word document that's a constant. Now you know what it is. These are what's in this offer letter that's going out. How do I make it unique to 1,500 or 3,000 letters I want to send out at one time? Well, what you do is you have an Excel file, and what that contains is, part of it is variable data, which is line by line, each specific owner's information, like the name of the owner, that's going to show up on the letter.
May I interject real quick?
Sure, if you want to.
Each line in that Excel file that's feeding into Jill's offer template is an offer that goes out.
Right.
So if there's 1,500 lines, there's 1,500 offers.
Right.
And each column in that spreadsheet is, let's say one column might be the owner's name.
Right.
The next column might be the owner's address.
Right.
The next one might be
offer price.
An offer price, and they're all different.
And the property details.
It's the data that feeds into that spreadsheet. When you merge them together, they create a PDF. And it'll be 1,500 pages long, literally.
Actually, times 2. Well, because it's 2 pages.
So go ahead, Joe.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make that clear.
Thank you very much. So yeah, you'll have so like you just said, then you're going to have that mail merge Excel file spreadsheet with owner name, owner address, offer price, APN, property address, whatever it is. You're also going to have a couple columns that's going to get merged right in. We're not going to reinvent the wheel here. We're going to make this easy. It has your name, your company information, all that stuff. That also gets all merged in, so it's so easy. Now, if the words mail merge make you sweat, don't worry, because my team for free will do the mail merge. So some of our customers choose to just push the button, do the mail merge themselves, eyeball the completed document, and then what you do is then you save it as a PDF, and then they mail it to us, so it's literally ready to go out in the mail, and then it goes right out. But some people,
it's still cheaper.
It's still cheaper.
There's no cheaper place to do
There's no
this.
price difference.
Yeah.
We do whether or not. Some people say, I don't want to do it. I scrubbed all my data. I have them in the columns. When I say scrub, I mean you remove the people you don't want to send. You remove the extra columns that you don't need. You can leave them if you want to, but
well said, Joe.
So, and you've got it to the point where it's really easy for us to work with. And how do you know what it is for us to work with? There's a template on offers to owners under forms. You just download, and there's an example right there like, hey, when you're all done with your data, as long as you have your columns that are named like this, it will merge perfectly. So that's what you do. So if, like I said, if that makes you panic, you can send your ready to go 1,500 lines. I'll just use that number. You're sending 1,500 offers to that group of people, and we'll do it for you. So then what happens is my team, they get your Excel file, and we have your template. They do the mail merge for you. It's a 2-page thing. So now you have 3,000 pages in a PDF file. My team will send it back to you for you they eyeball it first, by the way. They run it through all kinds of things to make sure that the property is going to fit, everything's going to fit in the window just right for the envelope. So, and they make sure that we have, what if something happened in your data where, 30% of the cities didn't populate. They'll work with you
stuff happens.
And make it perfect. So you're not going to waste any money. I mean, that's a valuable asset right there too that I know that our members appreciate. You're not going to send it to us and it's not just going to go out,
Yeah, we're going to check it.
We're going to check it. Also, we run it through and make sure they're deliverable addresses. That's a huge benefit too, because I know I've talked to a lot of people that have worked with other mail companies and said, gosh, all these were undeliverable and they all got returned. We don't have a high percentage of that. We run them through those systems too, which is an added value that we provide there. So anyway, so then you eyeball the PDF. If you make sure that we're not going to make sure, line by line, you priced it right kind of thing.
That's
so
exactly what we're not going to do. We're not going to price the mailer for you.
Right.
But everything else is done.
Exactly. So I want you to eyeball it, the beginning, middle, end. Just make sure, yep, that's what I wanted to offer for that. That's what I want to offer for that. Just a handful of them. And you just, send a note back to my team, and I don't remember even how they communicate. But somehow you approve it, and then it's in the mail. And if you do it fast enough, say 1:00 that day, it's going to go out in the mail that same day. So, sorry, I have a lot to say about this.
We've been doing this for 20 years. We've made all the mistakes.
Yep.
We've sent out the wrong kind of mail to the wrong people. We've sent out postcards. We've done it. So learn from us. The templates are there and they're free.
Yep.
And they work.
I want to add to that. We had a lengthy discussion about this weekend at our event. I know we're talking about it a lot because we came back with so much good information. And even with our heavy hitters there, and it was great. We are all in agreement of don't change it. Don't change what works. There's something about no phoniness on the envelope. You don't want to be, kissing it or putting special offer or bright ink or different colors. That screams unprofessional. It screams, it's a little bit of a gimmick. That's what it is, and you don't want to do that. Also, we all are in a big agreement of let's not try to skimp on this and do a 2-pager or cram it into one, because now we have too much information on one page, and it just doesn't seem as professional. You want to get a nice cover page and then a separate offer. And like Stephen just said, trust me, we've tested them. We really have gone down those paths and realized this is what gets the best response, and our community agrees.
What you want to concentrate on is pricing. That's really what's going to dramatically make you succeed at this. If you can do every single thing right, and if your pricing's off, if you're offering $500 for a skyscraper, and
Right.
this is a dramatic example, but that'll never work. If you send it to the wrong people, if you send it to people who own industrial property and you really wanted to buy rural vacant land, never going to work. So what you want to do is leave the details of a mail merge to us. We've done it before, and we have a whole company packed with people who are professional mail merge people, right, who we personally trained. So forget about that. Just get good data. You want to concentrate on the contents of that Excel spreadsheet, the back end of the mailer that Joe described. That's truly what will make you succeed here. Spend all your time on that and send all the rest of the stuff to us. We'll get it in the mail effectively.
Thank you.
And we came up with all of this as a request. We have members for years now. We've had members who give us feedback like, I can price it, but I'm tired of doing.
I can't get it in the mail. Who are you using? And
so we created this
solved it.
product for them and for you.
Thank you.
Well, you've done it again. You spent another 15 minutes or so listening to the Land Academy show. Join us next time where we talk about how to price your offer campaign, what I just talked about.
And answer your questions posted on our online community, landinvestors.com. It's free.
You are not alone in your real estate ambition. Were you done?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking at my notes here. That's good. I covered it all. I wanted to really cover the concepts.
You did.
And the details.
That's great.
So I hope as you're listening, that gives you a good visual of what is involved in it, because it sounds like, oh man, we're downloading data, we're putting them in these offers. Wow, there's a lot involved there. We'll help you.
Yeah.
There's
a lot involved in pricing, which we'll talk about tomorrow. There's a lot involved in choosing the right people to send offers to correctly.
Correct.
And outside of that, that's the real talent here.
Exactly.
There's tons of stuff that Jill and I outsource. Mm-hmm. We never outsource pricing or data scrubbing. Yep. I personally do it.
Thank you. Share the fun by subscribing at iTunes or YouTube or wherever you are watching or listening. And while you're at it, please rate us there. We are Steve and Jill.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.